Good afternoon, Word of Grace and Internet families. Welcome to today's edition of 5 Minutes of Encouragement. As usual, the scriptures that I referenced during this talk will be in the description box of this video. I ask that you both like and share this. Hashtag 5 Minutes of Encouragement. Family, for today's encouragement, I want to follow up on what we talked about yesterday. Yesterday we talked about taking the plunge, and when you take a plunge, like the image there, someone jumping off of a cliff, you become totally immersed into what you are plunging into. And one of the things I want us to focus on today is just that. We don't focus on any obstacle that is in our path. What we focus on is the Word and what He has to say about everything and what He has to say about you. When you focus on the Word, you become totally immersed in it. Then you might be saying, well, what does that look like? Give me an example of someone who did that. And what did God think about it? So glad you asked that question. In the book of Numbers, Moses sent out a bunch of spies into the land that God said was already theirs. The majority of those spies came back with an evil report. Now, they actually said, hey, this land is good. There's a whole bunch of good stuff in this land, but the inhabitants of it are people that cannot be conquered. But Joshua and Caleb came back with a good report that said, yes, this land has everything that we want, but we are more than able to overcome these people. Why would they say that? Because the Lord had already told them that they would overcome it. But this is what the Lord thinks about those who become immersed in His promise. But since my servant Caleb has a different spirit and has followed me completely, I will bring him into the land where he has gone, and his descendants will inherit it. Right there, family, you see that God focuses on those who focus on His promise. He will move heaven and earth to ensure that you get what you're holding on to in His Word, to ensure that you get what you're focused on in His Word, to ensure that you get what you have faith in His Word. Caleb said, we are well able to go in there and take this land. And of the 2 million plus people that came out of Egypt with Moses, only 2, Joshua and Caleb, actually went into the land. Again, God will move heaven and earth to ensure that His Word comes true in your life. Just hold on to it. Don't pay attention to the news media. Don't pay attention to what people at the water cooler at work are saying. Don't pay attention to what People Magazine or Newsweek Magazine or Fox News or MSNBC or what. Don't pay attention to those things. Pay attention to what the Word says, and God will take notice, just as He did with Caleb. Family, I pray that this has been a wonderful source of encouragement for you today. As usual, I absolutely love and adore each and every one of you. More importantly, Jesus loves you. Go make it a wonderful day, family. We'll see you back here tomorrow.